Hello everyone, welcome to this park bench flow. You can also use a sofa at home. Palms start at the heart center and push the hands forward as you inhale. Arms sweep out to the side and up to the sky. As you exhale, palms come through center. Inhale, diamond shape with your palms, and then arms sweep out and up towards the sky, exhaling at the heart center. Inhaling again, and we're really already warming up our shoulders here, working through the entire motion of the shoulder girdle, exhaling through the heart space. And start to shift your hips to the right, left palm down to the ground, right arm sweeps overhead. Then feeling the stretch through the right side. Now sweep the arm forward, back, out and up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, right arm sweeps forward, out and up overhead. Feel the stretch through the right side, body through the waist. And shift through center, go to the other side. Hips shift to the left, left arm overhead, right palm to the ground. And then sweep the left arm forward, out and up overhead. Exhaling, side bending to the right. And again, inhale, sweep the arm forward, out and up. Exhale, side bend, really push into those left hips to feel the stretch through the left rib cage. Very good. Come through center. Elbows come into the body, circling through the arms, through the shoulders, elbows and wrists. Creating this sweeping movement, palms touch forward, elbows together, and then we shift the pattern, reaching up to the sky with the forearms touching, arms sweeping to the side, and then forward, and again up to the side, and palms to the third eye, back to center. And let us begin by lying down on our back. You'll position your ankles onto the bench or your couch. So you're coming into an inclined position with your legs. One hand onto your chest, one onto the belly, just to identify the pattern of your breath. Notice if you're breathing more into the belly or the chest. And just try to shift the pattern a little bit. If you're used to breathing a certain way, if you notice that you're just breathing into the chest, breathe a little more into the abdomen, and vice versa. And then try to do an even breath into the belly and the chest. Bring the palms by your sides, push into the floor, and then start to tilt the pelvis, arching the spine and exhaling, pressing the low back into the ground. So you're playing here with the pelvic tilt. Inhales, arch the spine, exhales, tuck. So you're really going into anterior and posterior pelvic tilt here. Palms go back by your sides again, lift up into a bridge position. Hips are up towards the sky, engaging through the glutes. Bring the left knee into the chest and then left leg extends to the sky. Now start to sweep the leg out to the left, forward and up to the sky. We do this 10 times, keeping the hips level the entire time. If you need to push those hands into the floor a little stronger or support your hips with your palms, go ahead and do that. Keep that left leg straight, keep the right leg straight and toned, really working those quads here to keep the knee in extension. And as you sweep the leg to make those circles, really keep that left hip from dropping. And we reverse it, we do 10 times, going out to the face and then down, out to the face and back down. That's it, keep it going. Keep those hips stable. The tendency is here to really drop the side of the working leg. And let's switch sides as you release the hips to the floor and make little circles, knees to chest, and then reverse the circles to the other side before we start again. Position your ankles onto the bench or the couch. Engage through your glutes, through your thighs. Keep stability through the hips and make circles to the right with that right leg, nice and straight. Try to go for that full range of movement at the hip, really juicing up and lubricating the hip joint here. So the leg reaches forward, up and to the side. That's it. And then we reverse, going in the other direction 10 times. That's it. Keep the hips lifted. Again, keep that right hip from dropping. You're almost there. You got this. And release. Release the hips to the floor. Hug those knees into the chest. And let us transition. We'll go onto the side body, right forearm on the ground, right elbow right underneath the right shoulder. Right knee stays on the ground. Top leg goes onto the bench. And we drop the hips and we lift them, working those hips. That's it. We'll do this 10 times. If you want to make this harder, you can always straighten the bottom leg and push it to the outer edge of the foot. You're really working the outer hip and the waist here. That's it. Now straighten the bottom leg and push into the lateral aspect of your foot as you twist. Top arm reaches between the floor and the body as you really twist, using those obliques, using the rotators of the spine. That's it. Press firmly into the floor through the forearm. Each time reaching that arm up to the sky and really twisting deeply, feeling the obliques working. And release down to the ground. Walk that right arm further away from the hips, pushing into the floor to feel the stretch through the right side waist. Left hand rests on your waist for a few breaths here. And then we slowly switch over to the other side. Left forearm comes down to the floor. Left knee stays on the ground in line with your left hip. Right ankle comes onto the bench or the couch. And we lift and lower the hips, really engaging through the hips here, feeling the waist working as well. Push firmly through the left forearm down as you lift and lower the hips. Keep the engagement through the inner thighs as well. That's it. Lower and lift. And now push into the right ankle, straighten the left leg, and push into the outer edge of the left foot as we start to twist. That's it. Really draw that right arm between the body and the floor, twisting deeply, using those obliques, engaging through the transverse abdominis, the deepest layer of the abs, to keep your spine nice and stable as you twist a little deeper each time, keeping the stability through the left shoulder so there's no pain or tension there. And then we release, walk the left palm away from the left hip, lifting the torso up and feeling the stretch through the left side waist. Breathing here for a few moments. That's it. And now we transition. We come on to our knees through a little child's pose, stretching out through those arms. And then come onto your palms with the palms underneath the shoulders. Bring your feet onto the bench or onto your couch, curling the toes under for more ease. And we bring right knee into the chest and then the left without rounding the spine, focusing more on the hip flexor action here, alternating the knees. Right knee in, inhaling and then exhaling. We start little circles here now. Left knee into the chest and out to the side and straightening through the right leg behind you. That's it. And 5 times, and then we go inwards, rolling through the hip. 5 times. We switch. Left knee in, rolling through the hip 5 times on this side. That's it. And switch direction. Rolling through the hip, making circles outwards, each time straightening the leg behind you. Really activate through those legs as much as we can. Then walk the palms back until you create an L shape. If you need to bend the knees here, no worries. Just stay in this L shape, breathing for a few moments. And we'll go into a lunge. So left leg comes forward, right leg is on the couch or the bench, and we bend and straighten the front knee 10 times, keeping stability through that front knee. That's it. 10 times. And then shift forward into warrior 3 position. Back leg straight, standing leg straight, palms rest in front of the chest. And then we start to make alternating twisting movement as if you're pulling on something from the ground. So the elbows are alternating as you bend them and twisting through the spine. Now twist over towards the standing leg, fingertips on the ground, palm on your sacrum. And come into Pigeon Prep stretch. Knee comes down on the floor, torso is lifted for a moment, and then feel free to go into a reclining pigeon, releasing the torso down, forearms on the ground, forehead on the ground, until we switch sides. That's it. And switch. We'll do the same thing on this side. Again, bending and straightening through the standing leg 10 times. That's it, keeping the spine upright. That's it. Keep it up. And slowly shift your weight forward towards warrior 3 for a moment. Really engaging through the standing leg. And now palms towards the floor. And again, alternate the bend of the elbows as you start to twist. Feeling those shoulder blades engage as you pull. And then slowly twist over towards the standing leg. Fingertips on the ground on the inside of the standing foot. Release, and we go towards that pigeon prep. So knee comes in towards the chest and down onto the floor, heel towards the pubic bone. Chest is upright for a moment and then slowly recline down on the ground. Feel the stretch through the outer hip of the leg that's on the floor. And feeling the little hip flexor stretch on the leg that's behind you. Slowly release down into child's pose. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Press into the fingertips, forearms off the ground. And slowly roll up into a seated position. Palms in front of your chest. And we begin again with the breath in diamond shape with the palms. Inhale, forward, out, and up. Exhale, palms to chest. Diamond shape with the palms as you inhale forward, arms out and up. And exhale, palms together to the heart space. And again, inhaling forward, out and up. Exhale, palms to chest. We go into a little side bend again. Shift your right hip over to the right, left palm behind the occiput. Walk the left fingertips away from the body for a deeper stretch on the right side of the ribs. And then we shift through center. Left hip shift over to the left. Left palm behind the head. And walk the right fingertips away from the body for a deeper stretch on that left side. Going all the way into the armpit, the lateral aspect of the shoulder blade. And we close here. Thank you so much for doing this mini flow with me. Thank you for being you. Stay present in your life with every breath that you take.